Hello, I'm Lesley Logan, and today I want to show you pumping here on the high chair, also known as the electric chair. So not a lot of people have this chair, and if you don't have this chair but you wanted to know about pumping, you can use a wonder chair with a short box. And we actually included that setup in our flashcard decks for onlinepilatesclasses.com's chairs deck. So you can take a look at that tutorial as well. If you are here because you have the chairs flashcard deck, hello, thank you so much. I truly love making these decks for you. We have a plan to do 6 total. So chairs was number 4. You can check out all of our cards at onlinepilatesclasses.com and get yours. So pumping is actually meant to be really fun, and you can kind of incorporate footwork on the wonder chair here. So I'm going to show you pumping. There are other ways to do pumping, like single leg pumping and things like that. But in this video, I want to just show you pumping and also ways you can make it work the best for you. So first of all, if you have a high chair, and if you don't have a back, I would love to see you put it up against a wall so you can get yourself to the back, like really scoot it there. Try to find a wall that doesn't have a thick baseboard so you're not leaning back. You want the feedback of this, okay? So what I'm working towards right now is like, can I get my ribs wider on the board here? Can I get my stomach to pull in to get my lower back to take up some space? It's not that I'm tucking, but can the muscles lengthen my spine so I can crawl up this board? Then the arms actually go outside. So I know a lot of people go here. I want you to actually go outside like this. It doesn't have to be in the elbows. In fact, for me to have my collarbones nice and wide, it's about at my biceps. You can see it's at like my biceps there. And then my fists are pulling towards each other. Again, not in a bicep pec way, but just in a they're engaged and working this way. Joseph Pilates could come up, he would come up to your fist and he could pull, and you shouldn't open up, right? And also the chair might slide with you. So heels together, toes apart, and you have your heels nice and lifted. You want to make sure you keep them lifted because there's a little lip there. You don't want to hit with your heels. And then you just push with some zest, up and down, right? Up and down. And you do about 10 pretty fast pumps, and you notice if every time you pump the pedal, if it's pulling your back on and off the chair, should actually get you taller and more engaged with the chair. Now you can go into single leg, of course, but what I want you to also think about is if you've done footwork on the window chair or on the high chair where you press down and up, right on the toes, and then you go onto the arches, and then you go onto the heels. If one of those positions really affected you in a way that helps you engage more to your center in a way that challenged you, for me, sometimes it's the arches. Sometimes I'll pump on my arches just to help myself with that parallel together and that foot position. But for you, it might be the heel, right? So with pumping, it's a great way to get everything connected, to challenge yourself. It's also a really awesome way to kind of get you to feel that tall back with the assistance of a spring. We don't have a lot of tall back exercises that give us that feeling in a seated position with spring feedback. You know, on the Reformer, you're lying down, on the Cadillac, you're lying down. So having this feedback of a tall back and having engagement with the spring is really awesome. So check this out. Let me know how it feels in the comments below, and check us out at onlinepilatesclasses.com where we do life better.